a petitioner has appeared before the Public Petitions Committee to shed light on alleged loss of 21 billion shillings at the defunct National Health Insurance Fund through fictitious claims on the financial year ending 30th June 2022. Now, that petitioner, Bernard Mushere, a fraud risk management consultant, told the committee that the unbudgeted claims led to a crisis that made it impossible for NHIF to pay hospital bills for genuine contributors. Before Gloria reports on this story, because it's also very important, did you see this confession that Maritime Department spent 1.6 billion shillings counting fish? How do you count fish, Willis?
What are you even counting fish? No, why are you counting fish?
Counting fish?
No, why are you counting it?
In the ocean. How do you count fish?
You only control the internal waters, then you have the high seas, and fish has no boundaries.
I said this on my tweet today, that the government actually should institute an award of a government department that misuses public funds the most and award them.
You know, my final word is this.
I need to play this story.
When the wicked are in authority, the nation mourns. When the righteous are in power, the people rejoice.
Yes, Gloria Milimo with that report.
Speaking during a meeting with the Nimrod Mithuka-led committee to provide information to facilitate consideration of his petition, the whistleblower, who is a fraud risk consultant, told the committee that the fictitious claims amounting to 21 billion shillings disrupted service delivery under various schemes. Consequently, this resulted in huge financial crisis that made NHIF unable to pay hospital bills for its genuine contributors, resulting in most patients being denied treatment with fatal consequences.
We are talking about 15 billion, which the hospitals, they had not reported. And up there, you find that it's not possible for NHIF to have non-reported claims because it is, real time now.
Edu Afya, that offered comprehensive medical insurance cover for learners in all public secondary school, lost at least 683.9 million shillings. Linda Mama, on the other hand, lost 2.3 billion shillings, while the National Police Service and Kenya Prisons lost 4.1 billion shillings, among other schemes that suffered a similar fate. Mushere also claims that there was no evidence of data upon which IBNR claims were created, and that the IBNR reserves were fraudulently created to facilitate the siphoning of NHIF funds. And after further interrogation of the audited financial statements for the financial years 2020-2021 and 2019-2020, the IBNR reserves, according to Mushere, were non-existent, but propped up in the financial year ending June 2022.
The Chief Executive Officer and the Chairperson of the Board of Management, in their report on page 20 and 72 of the annual report, consciously avoided mentioning and explaining the basis for the IBNR claims.
IBNR is a type of reserve account used in the insurance industry as the provision for claims and or events that have transpired but have not yet been reported to an insurance company. He reckons that NHIF is bedeviled with systemic fraud risks which, unless properly managed, even with the change of the NHIF Act, the fund will remain exposed to fraud schemes. Gloria Milimu, KTN.
Elsewhere, President William Ruto has reiterated his commitment in fighting corruption.